Hi friends, my name is Rick and welcome to my Cape Cod life. I have my cattle panel archways up. I'm so excited. So I'm planting some beans today. Let's turn it around. Let me show. This is the first of my archways, and on the left, I've planted some red noodle beans. Let's come inside. I have a double panel up in here. So on here on the left, I am planting purple potted pole beans. I love those. Now I've done them all the way up to here, and I soaked them overnight. Hi beans. So I'm gonna make a little hole. I'm gonna plant one bean, about an inch deep. Let's do it again. It's dry, so after this we'll definitely have to water it in. And we'll plant another bean. So all the beans are planted in. Now I'm going on to the right side of the trellises, and I'm gonna plant some cucumbers. I've never done this before, but I started my cucumbers and my squash. I usually directly sow that. So let's see if we get a little jump on the season with that. Okay, I'm starting with Armenian yard long, so that is a white one. And I also have a painted serpent cucumber that came from Nicole Smith. Hi, girl. So that's also an Armenian style cucumber, which in actuality, they're actually melons. They're eaten young and they taste like cucumbers. They get more of a melon flavor, I'm told, as the bigger they get, but it's not like a super sweet melon. It's kind of like a melon flavor. All right, so I'm gonna start with the yard long, the white one, and I'm gonna give it a little bit of granular fertilizer. Plant that one right there. So next, I want to do a painted serpent. This much space. Size deal. Now 2 seeds were in this one. I'm actually just gonna pull one out, the little one. Cucumbers don't like their roots messed with too much, so that's why I don't want to try teasing them apart. Alright, so those are the first 2. So we'll get these watered in, but I'm gonna plant a whole bunch of them. All right, next I'm gonna plant these dragon egg cucumbers here. They're like a white skin pickling cucumber, so I'm gonna do 2 of those plants. Right down in there. I'm just gonna plant those out. I'm not gonna bore you by having you watch me plant each and every cucumber plant, so. Let me get that. Right, so those are planted in the dragon egg cucumber. If you notice, like this chicken wire around my beds, that's because of the ding dang chickens. I think it's a toy. So this is a Boston pickling cucumber. They're going to be planted down along this trellis here. All right, next, I'm going to be planting Kajari melons, a couple of those. And then I have silver slicer. So we'll do a couple of those. Well, actually 3 of those. right, so we have the Armenian long, the painted serpent. We have 2 dragon egg over there. Let's walk into the garden. Along this trellis, we start with 1, 2, 3 Boston pickling cucumbers. Then down here I have 1, 2 Kajari melons. Then I have 1, 2, and 3 silver slicer cucumbers. Now these are gonna get a little shaded because of the bok choy, but I'll be harvesting that within a week or 2, so it'll lighten up really soon. Now I'm gonna get these all watered in, and then my trellises are pretty much planted. All right, well, the garden's gonna get watered right now. I made sure the plant got a little extra sit, but it was dry in there, so I'm gonna run that for a little bit. Well, thank you so much for joining me today as I planted out my trellises. I'm very excited to have them in place finally, wanting them for years. If you're new here, welcome. I'm glad you stopped by. I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, I hope you hit the like and maybe subscribe. That would be awesome. My friends who've been here before, thanks again for coming by. I really appreciate it. You know that. And as always, my Cape Cod life.